What's good, man? Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all doing, man? It's another Move Progress Talk with your guy, Marquis Price, aka Story to G, baby. Hey, let's go. It's that motivation. You already know, man. It's positivity, positive vibes. I'm just checking in with y'all. Hey, I'm outside walking. It's raining today. I got my poncho on, and so it's just raining. Snowed last night, rain, and then in about 2 days it's going to get super warm and thunderstorms. It's going to be 68, 72, different things like that. But hey, life goes on, man. I got so many thoughts going on in my mind. You know, it's the grind, it's the goal, motivation, where we at, what we doing. But you know, it's that life goes on type of situation. You talk to different people throughout your day, or you might not even talk to anybody. You feel me? Given the day, or maybe you try to remember one thing or remember multiple things, right? So many different like objectives and goals. I was talking about searching yesterday and came up with more topics, right? That I was like, oh, maybe I could talk about this, but honestly, man, this is just an everyday conversation that I'm having with you all, with you, friends, family, good people. Just trying to put, or I shouldn't even say trying, but just putting positive vibes out there, motivation, keeping it going, right? So, one of the big things outside of just life keeps going is community. And I just think that community is important. And I think community comes in so many ways. And we talked about village, we talked about community, but I want to talk about it again. Community is key. Helping your fellow person, mankind, man, woman, is so important. Staying high, you know. I try to wave when I'm walking at not at every car, but I just keep it consistent where I wave. And I don't even know if they wave back, to be honest, because some people don't really know what I can and can't see as a visually impaired blind individual. Walking without a cane, and when I do have my cane, it's still, you know, not really understood because I don't, whatever that thing is that we have a stigma on how blind and visually impaired people are supposed to look is not true because there's not one way that a blind and visually impaired person looks. It's just like trying to put people in a category. We all are different, you know, all have different points of views, different different I always say spectrums, different ways that we look. We have some similarities, we have some differences. But yeah, I just am reflecting on community and how, it's important. So back to that high and that wave. I don't know if it means something, and I don't really know. We think about danger and waving at random people and saying hi to people, but sometimes you just got to take the chance. Open up your mouth and just say hi or wave, and I get it. We got to be safe. We got to be secure out here in society. And, we always are thinking, someone has something against us, but you know, we got to work on that as a collective. You know, um, feeling jealous or envy of what someone else's blessing is important to really do some work to know that that situation is for them. And the situation is for you is the journey that you're walking, right? And then the journey that you're walking is the journey that you get to share your testimony, whatever that testimony is. Sometimes it's meant for other people to show up in your life, and sometimes it's meant for you to show up in other people's lives. So I think it's important. Hey, how's it going? Good? Yeah? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. What's going on? You good? Oh, you want to jump now? Yeah, have a good one. All right. Just saying hi to a dog in the community and a neighbor. But that's important right there, right? So, yeah, like just once again, just saying hi to a community member, working on, like I said, I think it's important, man. Hey, we're talking about hi, and dog is nervous, but really friendly because I've seen them before. But I got this big poncho on, and I'm walking, and she eventually said hi, and of course I said hi to my neighbor, and it's one of my mom's neighborhood friends. But man, it's just key, right? Saying hi. Maybe that's the topic of the day. Say hello. Speak. You know, morning doesn't have to be morning. And morning could just be good morning. It's a good day. It's a good, hey, it's a good awakening, right? Morning, awakening from the thing that you just came from, which was sleep. And I hope that you get that sleep. So if community saying hi is just so important, you uplift so many spirits. And then, like I said, maybe you might be going through something, but the fact that you can open up your mouth and say hi, hello, is key. So whatever that channel is, whether it's you walking, whether you're speaking on the radio, whether you are podcasting, whether you social media, whether you go to work, whether you're leaving work, you know, waving, going to the gas station. I just, it's important, man. And just taking that next step because once you do the greeting, you can specifically maybe have a conversation. I know it's day in and day out, and we're all grinding and we're all working to get to whatever the goal may be, you know. But, whatever the goal and whatever the objective is, you know, the day's going to end and there's going to be a new day. So, why not be nice to each other, be kind to each other, show love, and hey, some people, like I said, maybe it's waving. And, sometimes we say hello in different ways. So, getting back to those family dinners, getting back to those uh the community, the potlucks, right? The getting back to the barbecues. I know it's been wintertime for United, well, half of, where we are at. And so I think that those work potlucks so important. And hey, bring something that you want to bring, and if no one eat it, it's all good. You can take it home and, and eat it yourself, but at least that you are joining into something as a community. It's just as a community, we gotta focus on how do we become better community members. And then after, if you're doing your part by being a good community member, and just sticking to it every single day in, day out, hi, being kind, love, and then going back to getting that rest and that sleep when you need it. Because we all need that rest and sleep, you know? We all need that. And those are the times where we become just oriented and uh, just distressed when we're not getting that rest. The stress don't feel like it's there. Your body and your mind don't know what's going on. And yeah, so day in, day out, you know, that long journey. So, hey man, let me get off this thing. Let me enjoy my walk, you know. But it's all about that peace, that positivity. You already know, man, I'm so motivated. I'm happy. I'm glad to be able to speak to you all, while I'm doing what I'm doing. And I just wanted to uplift you all spirits. And hey, like I said, sometimes this is the uplift my spirit as well, So hey, go and check in, say positive vibes to me, all good things, comment, share, share this with somebody, you know, and yeah, maybe it's opening up a conversation with me and just having good vibes and conversation. You can hit me up, I know you can always hit me up on Insta at Markeith Price, MarkeithPrice. That's my one of my main accounts. Or comment wherever you are listening to this on, and but if you really want to message me, just message me on Instagram and I'll be there. But yeah, y'all. Tom, hey, it's another Move Progress Talk with your guy, Marquise Price, aka Story to G. We here, man. We out here. All right, y'all. Be talking.